Worried about the pre-trip inspection test? We've got you covered. Inoperative Towing Vehicle Protection System. Now, I really love this question in particular. Why? It's a little bit mean of me, but the people who understand this question, it's so easy for them to actually do it. And the people who don't understand it, it's so hard for them to memorize it. So hopefully I'm here to help you understand it so that you are one of the ones that's very easy for you to do it. So what is the question asking? Inoperative Towing Vehicle Protection System. First of all, towing vehicle, it means tractor. It means the head of the truck without the trailer. That's the tractor, that's the towing vehicle. Now it says the towing vehicle has an inoperative protection system. Now what is the protection system in this case? Let's build up some scenarios. You have your truck and your trailer, you're driving. You press the service brake, the pedal. What should the truck do? The truck should provide air to the tractor brakes, to the tractor chambers to apply the brakes. But it also needs to provide air to the trailer service brakes to apply the brakes on the trailer as well. That's the blue line we're talking about. So the service brake needs to be applied both on the tractor and the trailer. Now, you get to the destination, you drop the trailer, and now you are driving only with the tractor. You do the same thing. You apply the service pedal. But if the air goes out of the blue line, isn't that a leak? Should the air go out of the blue line? No, it's disconnected. And that would count as a leak at that stage. You're going to quickly lose the air pressure in your truck. So how does the tractor understand whether we have a trailer or not? Is it that smart? No, it's not. So that's with the trailer brake, the supply line and the trailer parking brake. Whenever we have the trailer parking brake released, we are telling the truck that we have a trailer. Please supply air to the trailer as well. When we have the supply parking brake applied, we're telling our truck that we don't have a trailer. So do not provide the service brake to the trailer. Do not provide air to the trailer at that stage. Now, that valve that is in charge of making that decision is called the tractor protection valve. It's at the back and it is installed right before the blue line, the service line. So whenever we release the supply line, that valve opens up and it provides air to the blue line. Whenever we have that red supply parking brake applied, that valve should be closed up, sealed up, and not provide air. Now, in some cases, just like any other part in the truck, that valve is not working properly as it should. So it is actually leaking air when the supply brake is applied. And that is a problem, that is a leak, that's something that we have to get fixed. So this is exactly what we're testing right now. We are testing whether the tractor protection system or tractor protection valve is working as it should. How do we go about it? First of all, remember, just keep my voice at the back of your head every time that you want to do an air brake question. How do we start every air brake question? Parking brakes are applied, wheels are chalked, the vehicle is secure, and the gear is in neutral. Just repeat this after, or before actually, before every air brake test. Okay, so we're going to get started. We are going to start our truck to make sure that we have enough pressure and we make sure that everything is working as it should. Okay, right now my pressure, the pressure of the truck is actually below 90. Now it is in operating range, but I'm going to build it up anyways and bring it above 100. Fantastic. Now the air pressure gauge is on 110. It's in operating range. It's when we can start the actual test. Before I release any brake at this stage, I am going to go down and I'm going to go disconnect the blue line. Why? Because that's the line that we're going to hear any leak. If any leak is happening, that is the line that we're going to hear it from. So I'm going to go down there, disconnect the blue line and place it right somewhere that I can see it in the mirror so that I can hear if there are any leaks and I can see if it's moving because of that leak. So we're gonna go do that. Now that the blue line is disconnected, the service line is disconnected, we are going to release the tractor parking brake. Why are we releasing the tractor parking brake only? Because we are telling the truck that we're driving the tractor, but we don't have a trailer. The trailer parking brake is applied. It is letting me know that the door is open and it's kind enough to look after my safety. So thank you for that, but that's okay. So I released the tractor parking brake. Now, I'm going to turn off the truck after making sure that the air pressure is well above 100, so it's in operating range. Every time that we release the parking brake, we need to make sure that the pressure is where we want it to be as well, right? So the pressure is in operating range. I am going to turn off the engine and turn on the ignition. That's the only way I can hear if there's any leak. Okay, perfect. So I can see the gauges now and the tractor parking brake is released. I'm going to press the service pedal and listen for any air leaks. Perfect. Thankfully, we don't have any air leaks on this truck and the tractor protection valve is working as it should. Now, I want to give you an insight. Yes, I know. What should it sound if the tractor protection valve was not working at all? What sound does that make? I'm going to release the trailer parking brake right now. So I'm telling the truck and the trailer that, I'm telling the truck that we have a trailer. We're on the road. Okay. So in this case, what should happen if I press my foot on the service pedal? The air needs to be supplied to the trailer as well, right? So now listen closely. Hopefully you hear the air leak that we just had and the pressure is already dropped. See? So there's a lot of leak happening and the tractor protection valve basically was completely open at this scenario. So I'm going to apply the tractor parking brake again after the test. And at this stage, we're not done yet. Remember, the service line is disconnected. So I'm going to go down and reconnect the service line again. Okay, fantastic. We connected the service line back again, and now our test is done. We've applied the parking brakes already. The service line is already connected again, and our vehicle is secure. So this is how we check for the tractor protection valve. And hopefully you got the idea of why we do this, what the tractor protection valve is. And Once we understand it, it's quite easy to check it, right? It's impossible to forget why we're releasing only the tractor parking brake, and it's very easy to remember why we shut off the engine when we shut off the engine, why we start the engine when we start the engine. So hopefully it's easier to remember now. And this part, we explained everything. It was very long. Thank you for sticking with me to listen to it. Now let's do it the exam way, which is the short and concise way to do it. And let's go. Now that we have that nailed down, let's go to the road test. The examiner will ask, Inoperative Towing Vehicle Protection System, or the short version. Describe and demonstrate tractor protection system. I'm the applicant. What do I do? Inoperative Towing Vehicle Protection System is a major defect. When we have a major defect, we write it in the inspection book, report it to the operator, and we are not allowed to drive the vehicle. So, I get the truck started. The pressure is below 90. I'm going to build it up a little. The pressure is at 110. It's in operating range. I am now going to go and disconnect the service line. Okay, the service line is disconnected. I'm going to release the tractor parking brake. The air pressure is at 120. It's in operating range. Turn on the ignition. I am going to press the service pedal. I'm going to listen for any air leaks and look at the mirror to make sure that the glad hand is not moving. There are no leaks. We apply the parking brake. I'm going to go back and connect the glad hand. The glad hand is connected. Parking brakes are applied. There was no leak in the service line. The vehicle is secure.